Good evening, everybody. Good evening. How's everybody doing tonight? If you're jumping in, go ahead. Let me make sure you can hear me. If you can hear me, let me know that you can hear me. If you're jumping in, go ahead and like and share as we get started from wherever you are viewing from. Let's make sure. Yeah, there we go. What's going on, everybody? Go ahead and talk in the chat. Let us know that you're here. We have Melvin Crispell and Jay Todd will be on with us very, very soon. And it's going to be amazing. So welcome, everybody. So glad that you are jumping in. Thank you, Shamisha. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Danielle. Thank you so much. What's going on? My mother is on. What's up, Jazz? How are you doing? How's everybody doing? Go ahead and take a moment to share this with somebody. Go ahead and like this and share this with somebody to let them know that we are on. And we're about to bring up um, two-time Stellar Award winner, Grammy nominated artist Melvin Crispell, worship leader, writer of Dwell Here, Jay Todd. They're about to jump on, but go ahead and share this, please. Jay, I see you. What's going on, everybody? All right, so let's go ahead and jump in. I'm going to bring forward Melvin and Jay. Let's bring them up. Let's see. There's Melvin. What's going on, sir?
What's going on?
How you
How you
doing?
doing?
Okay, I'm bringing on Jay. What's going on?
What's up, family?
What's up, man? So good to see both of you guys, and just so grateful that you guys are on. Let's say what's up to the both of them. If you can put that in the chat, just go ahead and take a moment just to share this, you guys, with a friend and let them know that we are on. We are excited and getting ready for Friday night, the Renewal Night of Worship. It's going to be amazing, and I'm just grateful and appreciative just to both of them, to you, Melvin, as well as to you, Jay. Thank you so much for agreeing to come to Virginia and leading us in worship. I see Danielle Taylor. She's saying, "What's up?" Danielle saying, "Hey, Melvin." And so we got Sierra Parker. She's saying, "Hey guys." Danielle said, "Hey Jay." Um, and so yeah, so we're just looking forward to some great things. So everybody, make sure you're sharing this with others so they can jump on as well. So let's get into it. So just Friday night, just so that everybody is aware, is Renewal Churches. It is our night of worship. And what we're really doing is taking a moment to celebrate, but also launch a nonprofit, which we're calling Renewal Cares, where we are really focusing on helping single mothers who have gone through some hard times, as well as others with addictions. And then lastly, those who have some mental health challenges that cannot afford a therapy. But what this nonprofit will do will all the proceeds from this concert will go towards that. And so we're just excited and just grateful for Melvin Crispell as well as Jay Todd for just being a part of this and helping us to lift up the name of Jesus, but also do something to bless the community and bless others. So I wanted to ask a couple questions, and if y'all have some questions, you can throw them in the chat as well. But wanted to ask a couple questions. I'll start with you, Melvin. Man, you just won two Stellar Awards at this year's Stellars, man. Just tell us about that. I know you're Grammy nominated, but what was that experience like, at the Stellars this year?
Um, well, first, thanks for having me here. I'm glad to be. Can't wait to come to Norfolk. It's going to be amazing. This year's at the Stellars was incredible. I was really not expecting to win, which was really crazy. It's an honor to be, recognized for all the hard work that goes into the everyday life of, just doing this thing.
Yeah,
But it will be nothing. It means nothing without keeping Jesus at the forefront. So
yeah,
I was glad to not only be able to win those awards, but to be able to perform and minister at the Stellars this year for the
yeah.
very first time. So it was definitely a movie for me. I still feel like I'm in it, but I'm just super grateful.
Yeah, like the whole journey to get there. Like,
Yeah,
tell us about the journey. I mean, you have an amazing testimony,
yeah.
but just kind of tell us about the journey to, get to this place.
Absolutely. It's been an interesting journey. I've looking back, I've been living in Charlotte for almost 20 years.
Wow.
I just begin to think about, just how much I've grown. I remember the shy, annoying kid that I used to be, wanting to be in this and wanting to, serve and do all these different things. But I'm just grateful to be here. Like, losing both of my parents was very difficult for me, but it was gospel music. It was, being in church, serving in church that really pulled me through those tough times.
Yeah.
And even to this day, there are days where you have those days, but being close to Jesus, still traveling, still showing up, in spite of how I feel, what's going on around me. Those are the things that keep me close to God, and that really help pull me through. So that's some of the reason why I have come this far. Serving in church is
Yeah,
a big,
man.
I'm very adamant about having that covering, and my church family has really helped groom me and prepare me for this space that I'm in now. So I'm grateful to them, and there's so many things I could say, but I'm glad to be here today.
That's amazing. Like when you were talking about just, even serving at your local church, Jay, I know you are a worship leader, and man, just some of the songs that have come from your pen, even lately. And most importantly, and not just say most importantly, but I would say the song that has impacted a lot of people is the song Dwell Here. Tell me, man, how did you pen that? How did God give it to you? Like, where did it come from? Like, tell us about it.
Um, um, First of all, as well, thank you so much. Me coming to Norfolk and specifically to Renewal Church is a long time coming. And so I'm just so thankful for the opportunity. I'm thankful to be sharing the stage with the amazing Melvin Crispell III.
Yeah.
Um, and one of the dope things about him is the person you see on stage is the same person that you see off stage, super down to earth, super talkative and funny. So he quiet right now, but he's hilarious. But so Dwell, man, I had gone from person to person, producer to producer, looking for someone to write a song for me, or produce a song. And to be very honest, I was driving home from work one day, and the Lord downloaded that song. It's still in my voice notes. Downloaded that song while I was driving, and not even like a piece of it. It was literally like out of me came a fully finished song. To the point so much so I thought, is this somebody's song? Like this gotta be somebody's song. Um, but as I tell people all the time, my testimony is that it's truly the Lord's song. It's His letter to us, what He wants our posture to be. And so that's really how it came about. And of course, I connected with so many different producers and writers at the time, and nothing seemed to kind of like lift off the ground. And even when Dwell happened, I remember letting a few people hear it, and one person in particular was saying, "I don't know if that's really a single." And so because of insecurities, I definitely shelved it.
Mhm.
Um, and I remember I was at my mentor, Benita Jones. She hosted a conference in Atlanta, and she was like, "I want you to lead worship tonight at the conference." And I'm like, "All right." And I ended up singing Dwell. We had rehearsed it properly. It wasn't fully put together, but when I tell you, it literally shook the room,
Yeah.
and I said, "Whoa." Um, and then honestly, the rest was history. Of course, there were like videos that were captured and posted online, and the rest was history, man. And so, the story behind Dwell is my obedience to God,
Yeah.
my obedience to hearing His voice and following His direction, and it's a never ending posture for me. Um, it's a never ending posture. Even when you know how it is, we write songs and release them, and sometimes it can feel a little commercial because people will know
Mhm.
you sing that song.
Yep.
And even in that, the Lord showed me there were rooms in my life where I hadn't allowed Him to dwell, and so it's not an old song for me. It's a never ending, continuous invitation to allow God to dwell and not just have a room in my life, but take the whole house.
Yes,
It's
sir.
yours. Yeah.
Yeah. I would say it's a question for you, Jay, and then I'll ask Melvin, I ask you the same thing. Like if you had to give advice to a worship leader or someone who is leading worship and just trying to find that balance, you know, between performance or letting God lead, or if you had to give a worship leader some advice, what would that be?
I'm gonna say what I've been saying, and that is remember your why. The moment you forget your why, you're kind of lost. And we live in a society and in an industry that if you're not sure on what you own, if you're not sure of your why, they'll give you some. And
Right,
if
right.
you're not sure what your why is, they will have some readily available. They will provide you with some whys, and so you have to remember your why.
Yeah,
Like you really do. It may not be as deep. It's really important. Remember your why. Remember why you're on certain platforms. Remember why you're in certain environments. Remember why you're singing the song that you're singing. Remember why you say no to things, and remember why you say yes to things. So
yeah,
just remember your why. Yeah.
that's good. I see Minister Earl Bynum on. What's going on, Minister Earl? I see Sterling. What's going on? So Melvin, if you had to give a worship leader just some advice, you know, what would that be?
Jay said it best for real, but just to go along with what he said, to cast aside all fear. I know one of the things I wouldn't title myself a worship leader, even though that is something that I do. You know, I was the one who would always be uncertain of who God made me. And we have to be secure in knowing what God has put inside of us.
Yeah,
May not feel good in every place. You may feel weird in certain spaces, but trust God, follow Him, let Him lead you through every moment. And that's when you'll start to see the presence of God just do because you moved yourself aside. So in every moment, give it to Jesus. Move yourself aside. I asked the Lord to make me invisible. Yeah, Kiera Shear used to say, "Oh, make me invisible."
right, exactly.
Make me invisible because we're not perfect. I'm not perfect. You know, sometimes I'm in need of a word.
Yeah,
I'm in need of a worship leader, but having to pour out, it is God that gives us the grace to do so. So trust in Him in everything you do, and yeah, He'll lead you on.
yeah. Somebody just asked, is there a difference between a psalmist and a worship leader? If so, what is it? Um, if y'all want to answer that, that would be cool. If not, it's all good.
I don't know. I haven't really explored the definition of Jay. What do you think?
Throw that to Jay.
Y'all are funny. I would say that a worship leader can operate as a psalmist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe a worship leader can operate um, as a psalmist. Easily, I think that's just easily put. I
yeah.
wouldn't say that if you're one thing, you can't be the other. I believe a worship leader can operate as a psalmist.
Right. I mean, I just real talk, just appreciate you guys for talking about this, especially as we go into a night of worship. The biggest thing for me on that night is that, you know, we feel free to be able to flow and to, you know, allow God to lead. And so I think it's going to be amazing. Just so y'all know, at the top of the night, on the renewal night, we're going to have a group, the 757 worship leaders. So we put together worship leaders from the whole 757, and they're going to lead us in worship. So it's gonna be a great night. So y'all, we are just in great anticipation of what's happening Friday night. If you don't have your ticket yet, you need to make sure that you get your ticket so that you are in the room to experience the renewal night of worship and to experience the ministry of Melvin Crispell and Jay Todd. It's going to be an amazing night. I'm going to end with these two questions, y'all. What's up, Ron? Joseph, man, we so wish you could be there. I see some others up here, Ranye and Danielle. See you up here as well. But just real quick, what are you guys looking forward to on Friday night? Just one thing, if you can name one.
I guess I'll start. I am always looking forward to worshiping with new people and going to new places. That's one of the reasons I love to do what I do, just to get to travel and meet people. There's so many people out there who love Jesus the same way you do. So I really am looking forward to meeting everybody and worshiping with you guys. We serve the same risen Savior, and I'm excited to do so with everybody. So yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Jay.
Yeah, no, I share the same. I mean, number one, I've been a fan of Pastor Alex Holt for a minute. I've been a fan of Renewal Nights, Renewal Church, so I cannot wait to be with you guys. But one of the things that I've been experiencing as of late in ministry is having encounters with God. You know, people may not remember all of the songs that we sing on Friday night, they will remember the encounter they had with their Father, and they will remember the tangible presence of God. So that's one of the things I'm looking forward to on Friday is literally the tangible presence of God, to the point where Melvin can't get through his songs. I cannot get through my songs because the greatest songwriter there ever was is in the room. And so that's what I'm looking forward to.
Yes, sir. I'm looking forward to it as well. So y'all make sure y'all are in the building. It's going to be an amazing, amazing, amazing night of worship, but also we'll get the chance to really just help other people. So y'all, thank y'all for joining us. Y'all, thank you for being with us tonight. We cannot wait until Friday. Once again, thank you, Melvin. So grateful. Thank you, Jay. Really appreciate you, man. Appreciate both of you guys taking your time away from your homes to come to Virginia and to minister. And so our prayer is your safety as you travel, and that God be with you, and that it's going to be a great night. So thank y'all. Thank you, everybody, for joining. If you have not, make sure you share this, that somebody else will see it. As well as, before we go, forgot about this, we're going to choose 2 people, one person that will win 2 VIP tickets, and then one other person who is going to win 2 general admin tickets. So Melvin and Jay, I don't know if you guys can see in that other tab the names. So I'm gonna let Melvin, you're gonna pick a name of a person that will win the 2 VIPs, and then Jay, you're gonna choose a name of the person who will win the general. So Melvin, it's on you.
Drum roll, please.
Drum roll.
To pray I don't mess his name up. Jesus, I would pick the name. Okay. Yellow Bell.
Okay. Yellow Bell. So you are the winner of the 2 VIP tickets. I got your name written down. So congratulations. So we will see you on Friday. And then Jay, I know the names are kind of like all together a little bit. So so you're gonna
like, somebody gonna have somebody first name, somebody gonna have somebody last name.
Right.
Let's see. Morgan Ashley.
Morgan Ashley. There you go. So Morgan Ashley, you are the winner of the general. So congratulations to both of y'all. We will reach out to you with the link to your tickets and just say congrats. So thank y'all once again. Let's say thank you to Melvin and Jay. We will see them on Friday night. Make sure you get your tickets. Make sure you share this with somebody. And we can't wait to see y'all. Have a great night. God bless y'all.
God bless. I have to see y'all.